Sherry Tramel with the Oklahoman. 8 days after leaving the White House pressure cooker, George and Laura Bush found themselves in Baylor's Farrell Center on Wednesday night, watching Courtney Paris and the Oklahoma Sooners play the Fightin' Baylor Bears in the biggest women's basketball game in Big 12 history. Laura Bush looked the same to me, elegant as always. But W looked better, more relaxed, less stressed. Funny to go to a women's basketball game to chill out. Many a women's game has elevated my blood pressure with all the turnovers. But this was a great game between two great teams, and though the shooting, particularly Baylor's, was slow to come around, the game was fun and dramatic, won by the Sooners 56-51. The Bushes sat behind the Baylor bench, and even though Oklahoma is the only state that carried every county for W, they obviously bled green and gold. Can't blame Bush. He's a son of Texas, and he probably felt a little guilty anyway, having picked SMU over Baylor for the site of his presidential library. Sherry Cole and her staff shook hands with the president before the game, and both teams looked tight in the early going. I guess playing before such dignitaries would throw you off. Makes you appreciate the Harlem Globetrotters, who did all those tricks so well all those decades, even if popes and kings were in the audience. This game was tied at 51 in the final minute. Then OU's Courtney Paris put the Sooners ahead for good with a tough layup. It wasn't the first time Bush had reason to curse Paris, but it did give the Sooners cause to not fear the family Bush. In 2004, George Bush I attended an OU Texas A&M men's game. Kelvin Sampson and the squad shook hands with the ex-president, then beat the Aggies. But in November 2002, Bush the Elder was at Kyle Field the day A&M hosted top-ranked OU. Bush shook hands with Bob Stoops, then the Aggies upset the Sooners. After Waco, though, OU is 2-1 in front of the Bush royalty. So come back anytime, George and Laura. Sherry Cole will be glad to see you.